Romeo, Julieta, 1875 Reserva reel. I'm sorry that I've already got this cut and lit. I went to do the original intro here, and unfortunately the phone was stuck on photo instead of video. By the way, I'm located in the Cigar blog, so hi. Anyway, started this off going pretty normal. Like I said, I kind of screwed up and didn't notice it was on photo instead of video, so I've got two lovely stills of me cutting and lighting this thing. But otherwise, this is your new intro this time. And I've got it kind of lit. Sort of. Flavors have been a little creamy. Bicyclist. Flavors have been creamy, a little earthy. And I really need to find a better place to film these than a public sidewalk where everybody and their brothers on the second cousin twice removed walks the dog, rides the bike, and otherwise photo bounds the hell out of my video. Anyway, I'm going to see if I can unfool my light and hopefully get this video back on track. Okay, I think I'm okay from getting run over by a bicyclist. Anyway, about an inch in. Flavors are getting pretty much kind of a classic Romeo and Julieta flavor. So a little sweet, a little smoky, a little creamy. I want to say almost a little cedary, almost. I mean, now I can finally focus. One of the reasons why this is kind of an ate the hell up video. Well, ate up literally because I was not paying attention to whether or not I was on photo or video for the first part of this. Because I was having my ankles eaten by flies. Apparently they think ankle meat is delicious. So anyway, I had to kind of improvise after I already got started. Anyway, right now you're probably thinking, haven't you already done the 1875? Yes and no. It's like I've done the 1875, I've done the 1875 Reserve. This is the 1875 Reserve reel. Looking around to make sure I haven't already done this one before, there's also a barber pole version of this one, which is two different wrappers. You always have to be kind of careful with those because those tend to burn really, really weird. Anyway, this is one of those scenarios where you've got Romeo and Julieta, excellent brand, been around forever. Probably one of those brands you could have smoked back in the Old West. But they've been around long enough that creativity on naming product lines is perhaps not so good. Everything is a variation of either 1875 or Romeo. Anyway. It is a little warm out, but there is a huge cloud bank coming over the mountains, so fingers crossed that will blow in, cool everything down. I'll be able to actually focus on getting proper flavors out of this instead of trying not to melt. Anyway, I'm going to get this down to the halfway point and see if this ends up waking up, changing, doing something different, or just intensifying. I'm thinking this is probably going to intensify as it goes. Anyway, back to the halfway point. Okay, I think we're about at a pretty decent halfway point here. Make sure I'm not going to get run over by a random bicyclist or eaten alive by damn bugs. Seriously, the amount of bugs out here right now is kind of a little ridiculous. Anyway, son of a... The minute I say it, fly trying to eat my calf. Okay, anywho, flavors. Flavors have been mellow. A little creamy, still sweet, a little earthy. I want to say slightly cedary. Retrohale has that kind of mellow, creamy note. I want to say slightly peppery. And right here comes a bicyclist. Yep, same guy. Never fails. Sun comes out, somebody's riding a bicycle, or walking a dog, or riding a stupidly loud motorcycle. That was not that bad though. Well, I was trying to make it to the tree. It's a little overgrown over here, so screw it. Anyway, I need to figure out somewhere to stand where I'm not going to end up getting run over. Okay, but flavors have been pleasant, present, but very mellow. So far, this is definitely coming off of like something you'd smoke on a hot afternoon with a good friend, good conversation, maybe a good coffee. But what remains to be seen is how it finishes up. So we're going to get this down to the nub. I'm going to go ahead and try to yank that band. Hopefully they'll have gotten on board with modern times and used a sticker band instead of the big gob of goo that sticks to the wrapper. And yeah, hopefully I can get that off there without completely destroying it. So I'm going to get down to the end of the nub here. Wish me luck on getting the band off. I'd say it looks like a pretty good nub, wouldn't you? Okay, so far, flavors have been pretty consistent. Smooth, creamy, a little sweet, a little spicy. After the halfway point, they get a little peppery, which is not bad. Overall, mellow, unobtrusive. A nice cigar that's going to be with you for a while. Simply put, you can sit down with this with a friend and a drink. It'll be there. It'll have good present flavor, but it's not going to end up taking front and center stage and overpowering your conversation or whatever it is that you have to be doing. Overall, not bad. As far as how this relates to the other 1875 lines, well, I don't know. It kind of is its own thing, I suppose. That's it. It would be kind of nice if they would be a little more, shall we say, varied in their naming conventions. There's just a few too many 1875s out there. Anyway, like I said, so far, not a bad cigar. See, this is going to be a Romeo, so that's probably going to be a little on the higher end price side. As in, I think boxes of 20 would cost you somewhere in triple digit price tags. Usually. I could be off on that. Don't quote me. But anyway, if you can afford them, definitely worth checking out, especially if you're into more mellow smokes. Me personally, I've had these a few times over the years. I get a bundle and just somebody happens to throw in a Reserva reel. Definitely not an unwelcome addition. Not going to say it's something I would necessarily go out of my way to get. Let's see what. I'm trying to remember if it was this one, or if it was a different one. I always remember being really, really good. Like smoking the candy bar good. I could have swore it was this one. I could have been off on that. I mean, that was years ago, so I have no idea. Name looks familiar, but I couldn't tell you one way or another if it was the same as what I smoked years ago. But that's kind of a mute point. I'm kind of hot and trying to figure out what I'm trying to say, and it's just not going well. Anywho, excuse me. Anywho, if I can manage not to choke on my own spit, like I said, definitely a good mellow, sit back and relax cigar. Not much else to say, other than if you like this review or any other review, like, subscribe, leave a comment, let me know if you get a different experience. Beyond that, check out my Twitch channel Sunday, Friday night, 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. By that, in a little dry mouth. If you can't make it live, it will eventually end up on YouTube, and someday I will end up linking to that on the main page. Anywho, yeah, not much else to say about this one other than if you're into mellow, check them out. That's pretty much all I got for this one. I'll see you next time.